Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Monday, April 6th, 2015. Okay, so Friday, most of you know about the jobs report by now. I would imagine it was not pretty. I won't go back and take a look at it. There's a lot of negative press on it, and I guess one member of the Federal Reserve Board has revised the growth forecast down to 0 for the U.S. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not good. Today we have the ISM non-manufacturing index. And that, I think, is about it for today. Yeah, that's really the only thing. Rest of the week, kind of average, nothing really big. I mean, not a lot of green or red dots, I should say. But that jobs report, because the market was closed on Friday, it was an oddball kind of thing where markets closed and there was a jobs report that came out, so nobody was, some people were paying attention, most were not. I sort of took the day off, but I definitely did see that, and I was taking a look at some futures and stuff like that. And the futures were not doing very well at all. As a matter of fact, it was a huge down day for the futures on Friday, and we'll take a look at that in a second. So take a look at this headline here, and you might want to take a look at a couple of other articles in here related to that. Things are, oh God, jeez. Let's see what else we got going here. Wisconsin, yeah, my hometown, not my hometown, but my home state. I was born in Green Bay. Wisconsin finally made it to the championship. My gosh. Let's see, so Ohio, where I live now, won the football championship. Now let's see if Wisconsin can pull it out, where I was born, for the basketball championship. College is in trouble. Let's see. Fast and Furious. Let's see. So it's all a lot of stars and stuff like this. Pope Francis ordered to go on a diet. That's kind of funny. I hear he likes pizza, but he did live in Peru or something like that, and he moves to Italy, and he's eating too much pasta and too many pizzas, I guess. I don't know. I guess when you're Pope, what do? You can just about eat anything you want. I mean, not many people are going to tell you what not to eat. So let's take a look at the futures. Enough babble here. Asia mixed to bullish, and Europe mixed to flat. Europe's kind of flat right now. Okay, so over to take a look at the futures here in the U.S. Looks like we're going to open down significantly, but I'm not sure where they get this number from. I mean, it's actually up from the close on Friday, so it's a little bit confusing if we're looking at how much it's down. Well, let's take a look at that here in a second. Gold is at 12.17, huge move on gold. Oil's at 50, kind of a big move on oil too, up. Bad news. Dollar index is at 96.9. It's down a tad, and the euro US dollar is up to $1.0983. So again, moving off of that support level, it looks like. So last week, Thursday, I talked about getting out of LinkedIn, and I did. And here I have a pending order in Google as well, which I think I'm going to cancel for today, because I think Google's going to make a really nice move. So I'm canceling that order. So I'm going to stick to these things. nobody's really in trouble except for maybe Priceline, which had a huge move. We don't see it here. Had a huge move on Friday. We'll cover that as we go over the A+ list. And everything else, for the most part, is hanging in there okay because a lot of these are new. Chipotle is, Chipotle is the only one that has any. When I open on the 31st. So that was kind of old. The rest of these are pretty young. Google's moving very nicely in our direction. All right, let's kick off with the A+ list here. But first, wait. I want to take a look at ES here. Let's look at the charts. Okay, so here's Friday's candle, which you won't find on SPX. There won't be a candle for Friday on SPX. So if we were to look at actual from this close to this open, we're talking, let's see, that's 2060 to 2044. So that's about 15, right? 2060 to 2044. It's about 15, which is pretty much what we're seeing here. But from here, just looking at this candle here, it'll be interesting to see what kind of numbers SPX comes up with this morning. So if we look at SPX, there is no candle for Friday. There should only be 4 candles for that week. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. So there's only 4 candles. So we're going to be opening probably down here today. There'll be kind of a large gap, which is kind of unusual for SPX, but not when you have a holiday in there, I guess. So we'll take a look at that when it happens. All right, let's move on to the A+ list. We have a position in Apple. Yes, we do. How is that looking this morning? Let's see how that looks. 124. So close at 125. So it looks like as though it's going to open down around here someplace, at least at the moment. So that one's going to probably make us some money today. Whether we get out of some of these or not will depend on how much of a move they make. I will be taking a look on the Analyze tab at the risk profile and taking a look at to see where this one standard deviation is going to end up, because what's going to happen, get rid of this, is that IV, as these move down, IV is going to increase on these. And it's going to suppress the white line, but at the same time it's going to be moving down, so they may actually show some profit, but this white line is going to, the slope is going to be flattened, I guess you might say, because the price of these two is going to come closer together. So this will flatten out a little bit, but we'll take a look at it today, and I want to see where the standard deviation ends up during the day. If we end up with it closer to our break-even point, then I may stay in it, but if not, and it's profitable, I may get out. So that's the way I will be looking at those today. Amazon is up next. We're in Amazon. It's looking good, following orders. Weekly is about to roll over, possibly. It's hard to do anything with a moving average when you have a move like that. And I want to change the hull to a 21. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want, but I'm changing it to 21. Let's see here. This is a 9-day. 9-day, huh? I suppose I could live with that. I want to make the line thinner, though, because it's looking pretty. It's interfering. So that's a 9-week. And over here we don't have one. we're just using the hull over here, which is a 20. I'm changing that to a 21 as well. There's something magic about a 21 period moving average. Not sure exactly what it is, but it seems to reflect conditions better. So change that. And if you're going to change it, make sure you go up here into your style settings here and say save the study set. And I'm going to say yes. That way the 21 will be applied all over the place. Alright, so Amazon, we're in Amazon. It's looking pretty good. Baidu, I'm going to move along now. Baidu did not get in. A little confused here from my perspective anyway on exactly what price is going to be doing here. So we took a pass on that. Chipotle, we're out of Chipotle. No, it's LinkedIn. We're in Chipotle, I'm sorry. My brain passed gas. It has a more common name. But Chipotle we're still in. We're okay. We got in based on this little move here with bottom feeder hook. And I think we're looking pretty good. We got a really nice spread on price here. So I think we're going to be okay with that. Costco. A little choppy on Costco, so we're taking a pass on that. Let's take a look at the Dow. Not even close to our resistance line that we drew up here, resistance trend line. So we're staying well below that. Gold is sort of on a tear. We're probably going to open up here someplace, because we only had 1, 2, 3, 4 candles on that last week too. So there's going to be a significant gap up on GLD. Google is dying. This was a bottom feeder hook here too that we got in on. And Google's not doing too well. LinkedIn, this is the one that we did exit on Friday, so we can take all drawings out of there, and we'll throw another target in here. Change over to our target tool. We're still looking to maybe get back in on that again. NDX, I don't think I have anything on NDX right now. Took a pass on it as far as a cash index trade is concerned. Probably not going to be doing anything there today. With the way the market's going to open and all the negative delta that I have, probably not going to be doing too much of anything today. Netflix, we got earnings coming up next week. Yeah, I think we're okay on Netflix. Certainly according to the stochastic we are. Priceline, we're in on Priceline. It's a little, call this a scary Thursday, but taking a look here, can we determine? No, we cannot determine. We can sort of, if you take the midpoint here, looks like it might open $30 down or so today. Russell, we're in on that. It looked a little hairy on Thursday. We'll see what happens there. SPX we're also in on. It says a Thursday expiration. SPX has a Friday expiration. Looking kind of healthy. We got a green hook up here, which normally would indicate to get out of it, but I'm not going to pay any attention to that. And then last but not least is Tesla. We got, we might have to, we didn't get confirmation here, which is probably just as well. We'll slide this over. And actually, you know, that's the only one that we may consider for today. But I don't know that I would do anything today, because if we get a huge gap down, you'd end up kind of chasing stuff. So if you truly believe that we are in a bear market, then you need to wait for another good day before you get in short. So I'll put it on the list for today, but probably not going to do anything with it. So that's it for today. You have a great day. If you're negative delta, I guess you're probably going to enjoy the day like me. So enjoy the day. Thanks for watching, and above all, happy trading.